This is the long-awaited return of me into my YouTube channel. Alright, a lot of things has happened. I've changed as a person, I guess you can say. And my life's been crazy for a whole month, and that's why I haven't been uploading, right? And that's what this video is about today. My return to YouTube and my explanation why I haven't been uploading for so fucking long. And I'm sticking back to my roots. I'm uploading some Call of Duty gameplay. I was going off in the second game, if we even have time for the second game. I don't know if I will show you it, but this game's really awesome too. I was trying to get good with the Weevil, trying to get the flow with it. If I were like to perfect it, this would have been like a 100 kill game. I would drop streaks and shit like that. We were just playing Safeguard. It was like Safeguard 24/7, double XP, something like that. And so your boy's already grinding, and I was hitting them lows, leveling up like crazy, and I don't have anything written down today. I don't have anything, like no notepad, no nothing. I didn't even think about what I'm gonna say. I'm just like, I know that I'm gonna say this for a fact, right? Explain exactly what's going on with me in my life, but I never like took time. I haven't taken the time to write down exactly what I want in my life. So again, no no audio on this, because again, I want to have both my audio from my from this gameplay, right, and my like myself, my own recordings of my voice in this gameplay to be mixed in with me, because then you're hearing two of me and you can already only deal with one of me. Two of me, they can't be two of me. Speaking of two of me though, there's a guy who has the same first name and last name in my fucking school. And it got to the point where I even got his fucking test grades for the state exams. I got his test grade. That's how bad it is. If he had the same middle name, we were done, right? He had to die. I'm not even gonna lie. If we all had the same middle name, we had the same middle name, I was fucking killing him, bro. It can only be one. I actually got his test grades and his state exams, and I was like, what the fuck, It was a mistake on their part, but I never like brought it up, because they eventually fixed it themselves and sent me my own state exam test grade. But that's not the topic. Let's move on. What the hell happened? And I guess this would be a sad topic if I was a different type of person. Starting February. So the last video I uploaded was a Fortnite video, and it was just a collaboration video, not kind of collaboration video. It was just a montage of me trying out Fortnite for the first time, and I'm way better at Fortnite now. I'm ascending to a whole new level, to the point where my shoulders are hurting for carrying all my friends, and it's fucking crazy. My bad, I got rudely interrupted. I thought this whole video was gonna be one big take, right? I actually grabbed my water. Someone was calling me. I had to drink my milk. I just woke up early in the morning. Some backstory of what just happened, right? Basically, yesterday, sister does papers, right? And it's like 1,000 something paper, 1,800, 1,900 papers you have to bag, right? And since it's snowing like crazy today, and today's usually the day where she actually does the papers, right? She brought them in early, right? And it was Tuesday yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish my homework, do all my shit, because regardless if I had a fucking snow day today, right? My teacher still made shit due by the end of Tuesday, right? So like 11 p.m. due at 11 p.m. or like 10 p.m. my assignments, and this shit was just annoying. Right, so I was like, I'm gonna finish whatever I have to do, right? And it took way longer than I expected. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish that, and then straight up be like chucking them papers out. Just do the papers, right? Bag the papers. And then what ended up happening? I had 2 cans of Monster with me in case I needed it, and I did need it, and I did use it, right? And I stayed up to like 4 a.m. and I did like 1,000 papers by myself and shit like that. And you think I'd be like tired and shit like that, but I'm not. I woke up like with only like 4 hours of sleep. I'm still feeling pretty good. I'm not tired. I'm not that tired, at least. Maybe I just jinxed myself saying that. And so I wanted to start the papers, but then parents are like having breakfast and shit like that, and because I just want to get it over with, and just start grinding on the game for my one snow day that I got. Just gotta take advantage of every snow day you got. But nah, what's it called? They're drinking, right? I mean, drinking coffee and shit like that. Then they're also eating breakfast, and so I had to drink my milk, and had to stop the video or pause it. But you guys won't even tell, right? Because I just paused my mic recording, and then boom, right back to the chase. So what I was saying about Fortnite is that I carry people now. Like I'm really not. I'm not that good at it, but I'm actually pretty good at it, right? I'd still say there's a major skill gap in Fortnite, and it's fucking crazy how big of a skill gap it is, right? It's like you look at Call of Duty, right, and there is a skill gap too, but it's not that big of a jump, If you're just now starting Call of Duty, it'll take you a few games, right? Not a few games, but a lot of games to master it. I'd say like a good like 50, 100 games, and you're done. Like once you hit 100 games, you kind of like understand the basics. Maybe you're not fully skilled at it, but at least you're like competitive in a way. You know, you can just train and train and train. And it's not gonna take that long. Maybe a whole week's worth of training. Like every day you do bots or veteran difficulty, work on aiming, work on jumping techniques, in a whole week. Totally possible, right? Would I be training somebody for a whole week? No, because I do not have that type of time. But I'm just saying, like, it's possible and it's obtainable, right? This sort of quote unquote perfection. But Fortnite is different because first off, there's no fucking training shit on Fortnite, so you can't even train building unless you like building and shit like that. Since Fortnite's all about building. I mean, yes, it's about aim and the whole motion tracking, like bullet time, right? I forget what it's called. Hit scan. Hit scan is Call of Duty's thing, right? Where as soon as you shoot the bullet, if your crosshair is on that guy, it's gonna hit it instantly, right? But travel time mechanics is like you have to predict where they're gonna be in like a millisecond, right? So if they're running, you gotta aim a little bit ahead of them so you can shoot them. That messes me up sometimes, but that's easy to compensate for. You know, if you're just good at shooting overall, that's easy for you. But also, what's it called? Building is the main aspect, but you can't really practice on building unless you like chuck out $40 and buy the what's it called, Save the World game mode, where you can actually practice building there. You know, no one got time for that, and so you have to just learn while you play. But like at the same time, when you're playing, you're not that good, so you're gonna be dying. So what type of learning experience are you gonna be getting? That's what I'm saying. It's a big skill gap, right? And there's a lot of insane players that I will never be able to compete with. You know, this one YouTuber mentioned, I was watching, right? He mentioned a really good fact about Call of Duty skill gap and Fortnite skill gap. Call of Duty skill gap, you get faced with like the best player, like let's say Scump or something like that, and you're like an average, you know, maybe an average pub stomper and stuff like that. Me personally, I would say 10 times out of 10, all right, at least like 4 times, maybe 3 times, I'll be able to kill him, right? And if it was a fair gunfight. Just like one on one, if we just had a best out of 10, I'd at least kill him like 3, 4 times, you know. But if it was like on Fortnite best player is Ninja, I will not be able to kill him even in like 20 fucking times, 20 fucking encounters we have. I won't be able to kill him. That's the huge skill gap. But again, I'm going off on a tangent. That is not why I quit YouTube for like a month, or I stopped uploading. That is not the reason whatsoever. What's the reason is a lot of things happened after that video. After that video was launched, after that whole montage, Fortnite was really fun. I was getting addicted into it, right? And I still play Black Ops 3 and all that shit, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare. I still play those games. I still hate World War II, so nothing's changed. But the thing is like I had family issues, and I might slow down my pace of talking now, or maybe not. You know, I'm gonna need to take a water break though, because this is gonna be like a pretty hefty topic in terms of family issue. So let's start with the side family issues that don't really affect me personally at a major level, because really it's not a family issue, quote unquote, a family opportunity, I guess, right? So my parents got lawsuit money from my stepdad got lawsuit money from the time he had an injury and shit like that, and they're saving that. They're saving that, put that in a bank. But our house right now, or our apartment or whatever we're renting out, right? The landlord, it's like a whole old fucking grandma lady living in Peru, who's suing us and evicting us, or no, not suing, evicting us, but taking us to court because apparently we didn't want to, since we didn't want to fucking accept the new waiver, right? So like every year there's a new waiver for or lease that you have to sign and accommodate for because of an increase in prices, right? Rent payment, or like rules like, oh, these are the new rules, you can't have like dogs in the house no more. I mean, we I have a dog, right? That's new. I'll get into that. I live in a shitty town, not gonna lie. I live in Patterson of New Jersey. I'm not gonna be scared. I don't care who the fuck comes after me. You know, you don't know my address. But personally, in this town, in the neighborhood, right, in the block, you know, in the block that I live in, it's not that nice, bro. It is not that nice. It's like it looks bad, right? Not to say that my house is shitty. It is not shitty, in any level, right? It's really good. It's really comfortable, but it's just in a shitty neighborhood, you know, where people would be like fighting on the streets and shit like that. Not that I would like get into that, right? but I'm just saying, like, it's not the best. And this fucking bitch wants to raise our rent for like from like 1,500 to like 1,700. And it's like, first off, 1,500 is like tops, right? We would be willing to pay. If you're raising it, this apartment ain't that good for it to be worth 1,700, you know. And the fact that we're in a shitty fucking apartment, a shitty fucking neighborhood, like not even that nice of a neighborhood, you know, it's not the fucking best price. It's not the best looking price, and we're just like, why the hell would you do that, right? You're just fucking money hungry. And so the people who live next door, who are also our quote unquote owners of the house, right? They don't have a legal custody or legal terms of the house, right? So they don't have no legal say into what our um, price and rent payment is. It's because the guy named Alex, right? He lives next door. He's technically the owner, but not legally. Legally, his grandma is, but he has no say in it, you know. Or legally, his mom is the owner, right? And he has no say in it, and it's just awkward. But we're still close to the neighbors. I fucking love the neighbor's dog, and that dog loves me, you know. But sadly, I got a new dog, and that dog is just jealous, you know, just barking at my fucking dog. My dog is called Dookie now, right? It's not called Dookie. Really, if you say the name in English, right, it's called Duke. But the way we say it in Spanish is Duque or something like that. And I just call him Dookie, you know, might as well. And he listens to me, so I was like, I'm gonna just do this, you know, it doesn't matter. Um, so what happens is we're kind of getting a court case going on, but really we're the one winning because we've been on time with our payments, shit like that. She has no right to raise the fucking rent like that, especially when she was trying to kick us out when we had my grandpa, and who was terminally ill, and he had his hospital bed with us. Like, kicking us out when there's someone like dying, he can't really travel like that, you know. He can't travel during the harsh times of the winter and shit like that. And so if you're forcing us to get out, first off, maybe you might win, but you're just gonna look like a fucking asshole. You know, you're not considerate of terminally ill people. And then that brings us to our big section, you know. Main reason, I mean, yeah, one of the reasons why I didn't want to upload is because hitting like second week of February, you know, or third week. No, no, second. It was second week. On Monday, second week of February, my grandpa died. You know, and it was really hard news for my family. Me personally, he was dying, right? And this is my terms of my viewpoint on it. You know, he wasn't in the best condition. You know, the more he lived, the more he suffered. And that's how I viewed it. You know, but the thing is, I wasn't sad because he died. You know, maybe I shed a few tears, yeah. But the main point was I was sad how everyone else was gonna react to it. You know, and that's what got me. You know, like my grandma married to him for like 50 years. Imagine how that's gonna feel. You know, you're separated, and all those years just not gone. You know, he's never gone. Like, he's not technically dead because he'll always live on in our hearts and in our memories and shit like that. No one's ever gonna forget him. No, but it just doesn't. For a while, it didn't feel real. You know, it felt like he was still with me and shit like that. And I don't know, it was just tough times. I couldn't get my mind through it. You know, it would be sometimes where I just think about him again, not being sad, but it's just like I was in shock. You know, and it's because I guess I wasn't sad because I had a whole different viewpoint about it. You know, I was like, you know, there's always an end to everything. You know, and it was better for him to end now. It was the best decision. You know, it's better for him to die off than to die now instead of suffering longer. You know. And literally, that's what it all came up to, in my opinion, you know. Of course, my mom, my sister, all that, they were crying because of all the memories and shit and didn't want him to go. I have memories with him too, but it's just like, we can't be so inconsiderate on how he felt, you know. And it was honestly the best possible outcome, you know, if for him to die. It's not that he had like, he suicided, took some pills, but not, it was just his time. And, you know, we're just looking after my grandma now, making sure like she's okay and shit like that. And you know, it's just tough, I guess. You know, it's the first time something ever happened to me, and I'm well aware now. You know, when I was a kid, my great grandma died, but I didn't have no idea what was going on. You know, I just saw a lot of people crying in the funeral. I was like, why are they crying? You know, I'm a kid, I don't know. But now it was different, you know, because our grandpa died with his family. You know, at least he died happy. At least he died knowing that we will look after his wife. Died knowing that we love him and shit like that. And yeah, and for like 2 weeks or so like that, that's what was bothering me, right? And I moved on. I can move on, right? I'm not to say that I'm like depressed or something like that. I'm not sad, you know, maybe a little bit, but it's just like it's the best decision. It was the best outcome, and I appreciate it. You know, I can't be sad because it's not what I even want. But as a result of that, I didn't upload videos. I didn't feel like uploading videos, and then when I got better, this is what happened. Okay, I felt better. I felt like making more videos. I knew I had to make more videos. So I was like uploading like or saving clips of Fortnite shit like that, like just chucking them back and forth. Got hella wins and shit. I was just chucking them. I will be making more Fortnite videos. That's a promise, right? But I'll also be pushing back, dialing back, so I can make more Black Ops 3 videos, stuff like that. Especially all these news and shit of Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. There's a lot of things to be said, right? A lot of things that I have to touch upon, but I'm not going to right now in this video. It's already gonna be way too long. But I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna talk about them soon. You know, when I feel like making another video. Also, another reason, right? Also, big reason, right? Is because I lost my headset. Right, this headset I'm talking in right now is my OG headset that still has good quality, like good sound quality and shit like that. But I lost it for like the longest time, for like a 2 weeks or for like a whole week. I was looking for it, a whole another week looking for it still, right? And what happens? I finally found it. And the reason why I wasn't using the Turtle Beach headset that also had the newer Turtle Beach headset that had a really good mic is because I let my friend borrow that, thinking that I would find this headset soon, like in a day or two. But no, it took longer than a fucking day to find it, right? And then my PlayStation headset is so cringy, bro. I have such bad fucking headset audio quality on that. I once tried making a video. I was gonna call it my return or something like that, or I came to play. That was gonna be the video title. And I tried to commentate over this exact gameplay, but I was like, no, bro, doesn't sound good. Maybe it sounds good if I'm talking to somebody else, right? My PlayStation headset, I was like, it's doable if I'm talking to somebody else, you know. So you're not just hearing my shitty voice. But if I'm commentating with that shitty ass audio quality, not that the headset's bad, I could care less if the audio quality is bad. The sound quality is amazing, bro. I can sound whore everything. You know, I can hear your footsteps from 3 fucking people away, you know. I can pinpoint your exact location, doesn't matter where the fuck you're sneaking me up on. And it's amazing, but it's just the audio quality, right? The mic quality is lacking. So that's why that's why I decided not to upload like a video, because I don't want to fucking have you guys suffer and shit like that. And so that's mainly the big reason, right? I finally found it, and now I'm making the video. I'll probably be making more videos later on, and more stories. I feel like I have to tell you guys stories from now on or something like that to keep my channel somewhat relevant. You know, so what's been happening? What's in terms of my gameplay life, right? My gaming life. Not much, you know. I've finally grinded a lot of Black Ops 3, so I'm level 400 right now. But I'm kind of taking a break on like everything in general because I had finals like last week or something like that, and you know I was just mentally exhausted. I had to take a break, you know. But I feel fine now. I don't have that much stress going on in my life. Not much issues. Like I said, I pretty much over with the whole grandpa dying situation, you know. Rest in peace, but like me crying now or me thinking being sad over the past isn't gonna bring him back, you know. So it's like it's better to move on but still remember him instead of remember him and not move on and just cry, you know, because that's not me. You always gotta make the best of things, and so I don't have no more things to worry about really, not necessarily. Just gotta worry about my future, you know, what I want to do when I want to go to college, shit like that, what I want to do in college, and like working after work and shit like that. Obviously, newspapers aren't fucking, yeah. It's like a chill job, it's a relaxed job, but I'm not. That's not gonna be my fucking job when I'm legally allowed to work in the newspaper shit. No, just no, not for me. Goodbye. You know, gonna be looking for something else. Maybe work at like Micro Center or something like that. It's like a tech store, and pay you good. You know, pays you good. My ideal job would be like going out to work with somebody, like, or part time job, right? Not ideal job. My ideal job personally would be like owning a sort of like wood shop where people would just tell me what the hell they want, or to build like maybe a chair or something like that, and then I'd build them. You know, give them a price. Gotta rob them a little bit. Gonna take me like a whole hour to do. I'm just like it took me a whole day. You know, $500 or else. You know, or else suck it, bro. And honestly, during my actual life, I've been going out a lot, obviously, because I'm a guy that goes out a lot. I went to Dave and Buster's, went to watch hella movies, went to watch Game Night, went to watch. Game Night is an amazing movie. I suggest everyone watch it. Went to watch recently watched this movie named Gringo. It was really fucking funny movie. It was hilarious, and it was a really nice. You learned a lot of lessons through it, you know. And I wasn't expecting to learn that many lessons in a fucking comedy, you know. And it was crazy. It was comedy slash drama slash action adventure. It was basically everything, you know, except horror. You know, it wanted to be horror. Like you can feel the jump scare going on, but it never happened. What else? I'm gonna watch Pacific Rim, which is coming out this weekend. That's hype because I fucking love the first movie, so I'm definitely watching the second movie. And I think I have like 3 minutes left to wrap this up. I'm just gonna bullshit talk and stuff like that, like how I've always been talking, right? Just same ideas. Let them flow. Then what else? What else? I watched Death Wish. I went to Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's is like a adult version of Chuck E. Cheese, but it's not a scam. Like however, like remember in Chuck E. Cheese, or even still now, if you go to Chuck E. Cheese, however much money you put in a machine, right? No matter how good you do in like one of the games, you're only gonna get 4 tickets. Like what type of fucking scam is that? I mean, the pizza is good though. Pizza and Chuck E. Cheese is fucking amazing. I'll never forget the taste of Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It's by far the best. Like if Chuck E. Cheese pizza if Chuck E. Cheese just focused on pizza delivery and like pizza company perfecting that already perfected formula, every fucking store is out of business. Domino's, Papa John's pizza, you got nothing. You got nothing. Fucking Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It's fucking crazy how good that shit is. And I guess maybe childhood and nostalgia's sake, but I'm never gonna fucking get over Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Then what else happens? Not much really. Not much that I can remember right now. Again, I didn't write anything down. Nor am I gonna stop the fucking video, right? But that's for all. What's gonna happen in the future in my channel? I will be uploading, right? I won't stop. Maybe I'll try to upload every week. I'm probably gonna do 2 videos today because I literally have nothing better to do, right? And I'm gonna just constantly. I'm also thinking of just like constantly uploading videos that I just don't have commentary for, but I just have gameplay for. Because I have a lot of good fucking Fortnite videos that I don't want to commentate over, but I have it was like really good gameplay, you know. Then also I have some really good like Black Ops 3 videos, you know, where I hit like 80 bombs, 90 bombs. Don't want to commentate over it, like, because it's just tedious, tedious. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. I had the same problem like yesterday, bro. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce tedious. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Doesn't fucking matter. But that's all for now, you know. Make my promise. Probably going to be uploading every weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a very long one. I apologize for that. I will start making shorter videos, hopefully, you know. Hopefully. Get more on that Fortnite grind. And hope you guys have a nice day. I'm having an amazing snow day and be productive for once, you know. And you guys just have to live the best of your life, you know. Make every moment last because, you know, for all you know, it would be your last, you know. So, goodbye. Have a nice day. See you next time.